Hello, welcome to my Sunday night routine. You're going to have to keep me company because quite frankly it's a bit boring. So you join me in my laundry room. I am at the moment just emptying out the dryer. So, and I've got an amazing amount of ironing to do, so this might turn out to be quite a long video. Well, you can't do, I've got like 20% battery left, so that's just tough. That's the iron that you can hear. It's a little bit noisy, it sounds like it needs filling up. So it will quit in a little bit minute, I'm hoping. I forget the iron is so noisy, it might drive you all mad, and then you decide that you don't want to be watching my channel anymore, but that's fine. You'll also notice that I'm definitely in my scruffs and I've no makeup on, and well, it's just tough, isn't it? So what else do I know? Well, I have tomorrow to get ready for. The dog's whining. Why's the dog whining? Why are you whining, Holly? What's up? So I have a red setter who you will, there she is, she wants to do something. What do you want to do? Do you want to go out? Oh, she's due her WALK. Luckily for me, red setters can't spell. And despite me having all day to do it, I still haven't done it yet. So, I mean, today's been quite a nice relaxing Sunday. So I got up, no breakfast in bed today, even if it wasn't popcorn. Oh yeah, better catch up with you. Middle of the night last night, I decided it would be a good idea to fall off my diet. I'm so annoyed with myself, but I reined it back this morning by basically saying that the crackers and lactose-free cheese that I had is breakfast today. So I literally had a handful of popcorn for breakfast. I'm putting last night's midnight snack, which I had at about 1 o'clock in the morning, as breakfast this morning. I have stayed within my calories by doing that. I must admit I was terribly hungry by the time it came to lunch. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got like different baskets for different people, you know, for the bits that you don't iron. I mean, I don't know about you, but life's too short to iron a nightie in my house, and definitely too short to iron a duvet. So we're not doing that today. I still spend, you might find more than one ironing vlog coming on, because I still spend about 9 hours a week ironing. There are only 4 of us in this house, but we all wear, well, I wear my work clothes, and then as you can see I have stuff that I don't wear to work as well, but everybody else wears a uniform. I think that could probably get away with not being ironed. Probably see that on a vlog tomorrow. So I was a bit annoyed at myself. You obviously don't need the calories before you go to bed. Why was I up at that time, considering that I like my sleep? Well, I was up at that time because I was having problems with my editing suite. I have an editing suite called Filmora, and up until now it's been pretty good because I've been using my phone and it's really good on my phone and I really like it. The problem is that it won't let me export from my PC, it'll only let me export from my phone, which is a bit annoying because everything's, you know, really tiny, and I'm old now, I have old eyes. So don't iron gym tops either, but they are going to go into a different pile because I'm going to put those into my gym bag, and then it's ready for me to decide when I'm going to the gym. I have put it down this week, and I haven't done my weekly shop actually. My husband has, which is very, very nice of him. So that's it's again another shop where we have no cash, so it's been a whole week shop, 4 people, £50, and that's with 1 being dairy free and 1 being gluten free. So don't let people tell you that being on a diet means that you can't eat, but there isn't going to be anything exciting on the food list. Mainly the food list has consisted of, I've just got some baskets on the floor, sorry, so I'm deciding what's going on the dryer and what's going on the maiden. So mainly the food list is being things like beans on toast. Can't go wrong with beans, can you? For me, there'll be less toast and more beans. And there's also, what else have I got on the menu? Pasta and pesto. There's a pizza on the list. Now, I won't be eating that pizza because it's neither gluten-free nor is it dairy free, so that's just for the kids. And on that night I'll just grab something out of the cupboard, whether that be noodles. I love to make a dirty fried rice, so I just mix up a load of veg into a wok, put in some soy sauce, and normally some sweetener as well, and a packet of rice. I use that microwave rice because who's got time for rice? Not me. And yeah, and that's it really. So yeah, so I'm going to have to sort out that sweet, but I've got a funny feeling I'm going to have to ring them, so I'm going to leave it to business hours. This iron is a bit noisy. This iron is the Philips Perfect Care Aqua Iron, and I absolutely love my iron. It does a cracking job, apart from on the first shirt where it basically pees out water everywhere, and that's annoying. What you can't see is on the other door I have a hanger space. Hang on, I'll just show you. Come with me. So this is where I'm doing the hanging, and then these are my 4 baskets that I've set up, and then I'm going to pop you back. You're actually with the you're actually held up against a bottle of Rug Doctor, so aren't you just the lucky ones? So always with my ironing, if I'm ironing a dress, if I'm drying a dress, I tend to iron it. I tend to hang it on the hanger. A lot less ironing that way round. I don't know how I spend 9 hours ironing, considering that I do my absolute utmost to make sure that everything that doesn't need iron isn't ironed, and I try my hardest to actually buy stuff that isn't going to need an iron as well. So like this, I'll basically hot steam the bottom of this is a pleated dress. I mean, I hate the idea of not ironing anything, but like I said, I spend more time ironing than I would washing anything. So I'm not going to put the tumble dryer on, it's far too noisy. So everybody gets their ironing stuff done. I can't be standing people touching my ironing system. That'd annoy the grief out of me, and it does annoy me when people do it. So it is down to myself to do it. It makes me happy money. So as you can see, I've got my hanger storer, and that is off Amazon. Absolutely love that. That's the nearest one. I do have a square hanger as well. Put it down, Holly. Come on. There's nobody there. Come on, you. Out of the shoes. Yeah. So I don't think she wants to do anything. I think she's just, maybe she thinks it's time for somebody to come home. Sometimes she does that when she thinks it's time for somebody to come home. So we have got what feels like 100 school shirts. They've only been at school for a week, so there can only be 1 week's worth of school shirts. And I'm sure I did a mini iron in the middle of the week as well. This is not done properly. I think I can just hear Holly whining, so I am going to have to just go let her out. I will see you in a little minute. And that's me back. Hello, did you miss me? No, you didn't, did you? So yeah, just let the dog out, put the stuff on the maiden, because that's what we do. And as you can see, I've got some shoes to polish later for school. They're both at school tomorrow. I think they're enjoying being back. Oh, that reminds me, I'm not done spelling with my youngest. His finger's getting better, by the way. So after this, spelling and feed the dog. You'll see the dog get more and more wound up over the next half hour because I haven't fed her yet. And her food's kept in here, and she darn well knows it, so she does. So she quite often will come. I think she thinks she's a cat. You know when cats come around you? Oh well, talking of food, that reminds me, I did weigh in this morning. Gained weight again, which is really annoying. But considering that I was eating at 1 o'clock in the morning, not so much of a surprise. So hopefully with being within my calories today, if I go to bed on time and don't have another breakfast in the middle of the night, then I will be down in weight again tomorrow morning. I don't know why I need to daily weigh, but I do. I'm sure there's a therapist out there with a kind of there'll be a therapist out there with an opinion or two, but that's what I do. So yeah, so my weight this morning was 81.5, up from, I think it was 80.3, definitely up from my lowest this week, which has been 79.9. And well, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and I don't expect it to be built in a day. So I'm really trying not to stress out about it. I wouldn't say I'm not stressed, because I'm ever so pleased when I have lost weight. It's always nice to lose weight, isn't it? So oh well, never mind. So just ironing the sweaters inside out, because I can't stand the idea that they're going to be getting iron marks all over them. So not that this iron marks, it doesn't. So well, I suppose that's it for today. Oh yeah, Diet Buddy. So that's what I was doing yesterday. I don't know what tomorrow's task is. So yesterday I looked ahead and knew that today I had to find a Diet Buddy. Well, you knew that I was going to ask online, so I asked on the 70 Pounds of Life. Nothing. Not one little thing. And to be fair, it's probably because they do keto. And I did say I was calorie counting at the moment. I have done keto in the past. I like the ketogenic diet. I like all kinds of diet. They all work as long as you're planning. So I spoke to a friend who's she's just left where I work. She's gone to work somewhere else. So I caught up with her on the phone. And we did some running together. We did a thing called Hell Runner. And it was hell, but we did that together, and it was quite fun. We made good friends, and she said that she wouldn't mind as long as I didn't really send her messages at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I said she could ignore those. But we will be either meeting or talking once a week expressly about diet. So that's cha-ching, day, I don't know if it's day 5 or 6. I know today is Sunday, and it's the 13th. So yeah, basically my only problem is I still haven't been paid. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't eat caviar when I've been paid, but I definitely eat a bit better than pasta and sauce. And by sauce I mean a can of tomatoes with some herbs. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, and there's a lot of people out there who are a lot worse off than us. I'm only trying to save money because we're trying to go back to Disney, and I suppose we could eat a lot better if we weren't going there. But this is what you do. You eat beans and then you go to Disney. But in the meanwhile, I've managed to get a few shirts done. I've probably got another hour or so to do the ironing with. So what I'll probably do, what's that I've got on the back of it? Oh, I think that's liquid wash. I'll have to go back in the wash. Oh well, another thing I don't need to iron. Hooray! So yeah, I might just leave this running. I'm probably not going to say a lot, and I'm probably just going to, if I can work out the editing suite, which is always an if, then I'll put it on. If I can find the MyFitnessPal for today, I'll put it on as well. And if you notice on it, it'll say breakfast, and you know, and I know, that most of that was eaten at 2 o'clock. Or 1ish or 2ish in the morning. Tonight, with it being a school night, I'm going to bed on time, she says. You know, you'll have to get checked back tomorrow to see if I made it into bed on time. So my bedtime at 10 o'clock, asleep for 11 o'clock. I hardly ever manage it, but we'll see. You know, I've only got homework for a young'un to do. At least it's not my homework. I've got that coming up on the 15th, which is this week. I have another little issue in that my dissertation results may or may not be available. Never quite know with uni. I really hope that I've passed. I have a high suspicion that if I've passed, it's a blooming miracle. But you might have to support me a little bit if I failed. I'll be back online going, oh, help me. So I think I might have to go for a few hangers actually. I think I'm going to run out of hangers before I run out of ironing. It's always a problem, isn't it? Oh well. This is the point where I start breaking it up into sets. Whose is whose, and then I can get them up the stairs. Let's take that bin bag off. That's fairly full now. I always keep a bin bag sitting in my laundry room. So it might look a bit big, this laundry room, but oh, you can see we've filled it. At the back there, those handles you can see, they're scooters. And I love my laundry room, but it's well used. Let's put it that way. I've got all sorts here. The medicine cabinet is behind me, and that's, I don't know what I might say. Alex hasn't needed any medicine. That's been okay. I think you can just about hear the rain. That's because next door it's like a disused conservatory. We use it as our garage, so we just use it for extra stuff because we have loads of extra stuff. I'm no hoarder, but my God, I've got enough stuff. Well, I might be a hoarder. I don't think I'm a hoarder, unless I like to hoard stuff in conservatories. I don't think many hoarders hoard in conservatories. Is that hers or his? That's hers. That's his. Is that hers? No, that's his. Hers. Hers. His. Okie dokie. Putting the gym kits together. It's always good to start the week off knowing where your gym socks are. Believe you me, half the time we don't know where they are. Causes tears. They get detentions if they can't find their stuff. And nobody wants a detention really, do they? No. Nobody wants a detention. So we're nearly done with the PE kit. Yay! I might charge my phone up and then give you a before and after shot of the ironing so I can prove that I did it. I don't know about you, I work better with peer pressure, even if it's you guys and I don't know you. I know, I think I'm very funny. I'm only entertaining myself really at the moment, aren't I? So, very odd. Not come across any of his uniforms yet. Don't know where they might be. In this big pile somewhere, I'm guessing. It's just the pump in the iron. His is mine, his, mine. These are knackered, they're going in the knackered pile. Oh, I think we've got nearly a whole uniform for her. And once we find the trousers, we'll have a whole uniform for him. Sometimes if I get fed up with the ironing, I just do one. Just get me through the Monday. But then that just causes problems on the Tuesday and Wednesday. Occasionally what I'll do is for a morning, I'll just do the ironing every morning for 10 minutes. But can't be bothered at the minute. I like my 10 minutes in my bed. Wonder if the Beck diet programme will have something to say about that. Right, I'm just going to watch this back and see if it's alright. See you later.